Looking forward to an interesting race today at Phoenix International Speedway.
Driver, start your engine!
Drivers getting fired up here and going to our pace laps here at Phoenix International Raceway here side by side. Going to be starting with a 2 double file restart here to start. Here at Phoenix, we have Mark Martin on the inside, starting first, his first career pole here in the NR2003 Bud Light Cup Series with Jeff Gordon on his outside. Going back to the second row here, we have Jimmy Johnson on the inside in third place with Brad Keselowski on his outside in fourth. We have Denny Hamlin in third row here, starting fifth, and AJ Allmendinger, rookie in the number 22 Pennzoil Dodge, and going to be starting sixth. Wish I could see the rest of the driving. Yeah, the number 17 of Matt Kenseth on Greg Biffle's outside. Greg Biffle, number 16, doing well for himself this season. Pace cars have been pulling off here. And we're getting ready to go green flag racing here at Phoenix International Raceway. And boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys.
Very anticlimactic start as you're already 3 wide at the start with Johnson and low side. Oh,
walking already. It's going to be Mark Martin out in the front right now. 3 wide behind him is Jimmy Johnson, dives low. Here comes Brad Keselowski threading the needle on the inside. It's going to be Jeff Gordon on the outside. Johnson getting the push now from Denny Hamlin. Johnson lets off. Here comes Brad Keselowski to second now on the outside of Jimmy Johnson. On the bumper now. Mark Martin crossing the line here for the second lap here at Phoenix.
Caution?
And there's a caution out on track. We have severe damage on Landon Cassell's car. Big one here in the back. See, and there's a checkup in the field. Carl Edwards gets turned. Paul Menard, Stewart, Castle, a huge chunk of the field. And this wreck, McDowell, Gilliland. Green flag racing here after our first caution of the day. Pace car diving low here, and here comes the field. And we're going to be back green flag racing here at Phoenix International Raceway. Mark Martin, your leader, as they roll off across the stripe.
Some lag spikes, but we don't mind that.
I don't know. But right now, Mark Martin pulling a little bit here for Greg Biffle, Denny Hamlin, and teammates Johnson and Gordon. Right now having a little intense battle here for third position. Back right here, going to be side by side. These are the damaged cars from that wreck. You see their rear ends are Paul Menard and Newman's rear ends are really damaged as you clearly see they're curved. So probably unsigned car in this series, doing surprisingly well here at Phoenix. And caution's back out here on the track. We've had an incident on the track. It's going to be Danica Patrick and the number 30 of, I have no idea. So it looks like Patrick just got into Bobby Labonte, just turned around in front of the field and just, we're going to look at that again, and may have looked like an intentional dump, maybe. Right now, here they are earlier in the field. So Danica getting the push from Newman. They got involved in that incident earlier. They go 3 wide. Bonnie on his outside. So it looks like Labonte just got into Patrick. Nothing you can really do because here comes the 30 of David Strimmy just hard to the crash. Nothing you really tried to get some points in, so which was smart on them. But besides that, single file restart here. Engines are heating up, and we're going to go back to green flag racing here at Phoenix International Raceway. Brad Keselowski with an amazing start as they cross the checkered line. It's going to be Jimmy Johnson second. Brad Keselowski shooting out top now. It's going to be the number 2 leading this race. Here comes Greg Biffle to the inside of Mark Martin and Jimmy Johnson. It's going to be a 3 wide battle for second. Biffle back stuff is going to be side by side. You know, I think we should probably spectate Mark Martin so we get like a further view. On full wheel.
What?
On full wheel. We should spectate Mark. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Right now, Jimmy Johnson's going to be leading the second place position now. Would really do good here with the win, probably certainly a top 10. So these two battle off for points early on here in the season. Doing interesting strategy, battling for points early on. Probably making some enemies on the way. But besides that, here comes Biffle to the inside, side-by-side battle here into the turn. It's going to be number 16 with the lead here. Or I don't know how he'll be able to submit that here because I bet Brad Keselowski's going to get to outside here shortly. Unless he blocks, he's going to block the run here on Keselowski. Biffle, your new leader here at Phoenix International Raceway. So as the field is actually calmed down now, I would say, hi, Percy. I think it's about time that
Yeah.
fans get ready here, turn up their TV volumes, and let the engines do the talking here at Phoenix International Raceway. It's time for a NASCAR on Fox. Crank it up. Exciting. Weirdly enough, comes back down on the field. Bush shuts down on Ambrose. They come back on the track. Here comes Ambrose back on track safely. He gets below the line. Here comes Ray Smith. Shoves him out of line. And look at that hit. Bain on the driver's side. We hope he's okay. And hard hit for Ambrose and Trevor Bain at Phoenix. NASCAR officiating didn't throw out the caution. So, besides that, we're going to go back to our
Crossing the line, 2 to go.
Gonna go here at Phoenix International Raceway. That's gonna be Greg Biffle right now, your leader.
Yep, it seems
Like
like
here shortly, sponsored by Credit One Bank. It's gonna be his first win of the season for the Biff.
his Daytona performance wasn't great as he was inside of a wreck that caused him to retire, as long with Keselowski too. So it's good to hear.
Now, white flag is out here, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Greg Biffle coming around the track here for the final time. Fans roar his name out of the turn here. Final turn here for him now at Phoenix International Raceway. Out of the turn here. And Greg Biffle has submitted himself into the NR2003 Bud Light Cup Series as here at Phoenix.
Keselowski behind
You're a
him.
winner here at Phoenix. Keselowski in second, Jimmy Johnson in third, Jeff Gordon in fourth, and Kevin Harvick in fifth.